Alright. Uh, I'll try to make this brief and concise and stuff like that. It's about as presentable as I'm gonna give for you because, you know, that's why you ain't seen me in a long time. So you like, trust me. I know this ain't what I wanted my life to be. So the thing is I gotta tell you this, man. And judging by like things and the way that it's been going on whenever I do check up on people. And the thing is, I see that you might be going through something that's similar. And what I went through, I'm gonna share it with you. See how people hear voices and stuff like that, schizophrenia and stuff? I used to think it was BS, so I started going through it. At first I went through it on a positive level, as probably because I was a vegetarian and stuff like that. They're fallen angels and stuff, and you know, we deal with spiritual matters and stuff like that. I'm not scared of the spiritual world and stuff. It does exist, and it's not something that I'm naive to. But these spiritual elements can influence you to go the right direction with people, to know they'll put you on to things. And it could also like be toxic, where it could clown you, and you can't let none of that stuff just defeat you, because other people that you love are going to go through that stuff. And you know, God is trusting you with these battles because you're the strength, you're the shepherd for those people. So you can't go mad far to get away from things. So when you do something that nobody else would know and they're safe from that, nah, bro, they're not gonna be safe without you, because you're the pillar, you're the foundation, you're the strength, you're what's gonna hold up the structure for your ancestors and your families and stuff like that. So when they go through things, you know how to help them. These battles are experiences that you're gonna experience. I've been through stuff like where I had friends that committed adultery against me, and they started gaslighting me and stuff like that, childhood friends, and I thought I could trust them. Now the thing with trust is, don't put people in your phone that you don't trust. And there's all sorts of people that are like hackers and technology stuff. So I know you probably don't want to live with technology, and that is the best methods to just knock on doors and stuff like that and give it to people that you love. And when you're dealing with other people and stuff like that, just deal with them door to door. Yeah, that's the safest way. Now the thing is, while you're, you know, battling with that and what you're gonna do or how you're not gonna do it, don't keep people that you don't trust in your phone. Because when somebody that you love, that you just met, goes through your phone, you won't love them no more. The PTSD will kick in from bad relationships. So when you're going through things, you know, people be wanting putting people through things, because there's evil people out there that want to gaslight people, and that's how they get off. They'll record you and you don't even know you're being recorded. So you got to be a strong point, bro. You have to be someone that is gonna guide other people to not have friends like that, to remember some of the things that these people done. So other people that are in your family, that's of your flock, you're the shepherd, bro, that's of your flock, that you don't let other sheep get devoured by the same types of wolves that were attacking you guys and stuff like that. That's what it's about, bro. You can't lose this battle by letting thoughts make you more angry, or letting them voices make you more angry, bro. Nah, forget that. It's all a test, bro. So the way that you gotta look at it is, you're gonna always do good. You always gonna be good. Stay yourself. Continue being yourself. Continue being who you are, bro. You're a strength, bro. And you just gotta do that, bro. You know, it doesn't matter. I lost $200,000 jobs 3 times, bro, to basically the same person. That same person even convinced my ex-wife to put me in fucking prison, bro. You know what I mean? She told my lawyer that some shit that made my lawyer not defend me the way that she was defending me, bro. I was in the streets, bro. So when she told my lawyer that I'm a street dude versus a person that be using and shit like that, got caught with drugs, bro. Like, I ended up doing time behind that shit. And that's because of that dude and his influence in people's lives. There's people out there that's like that got power, that got technology, that got riches and stuff like that decided to just be bad people in our lives. Yo, bro, you keep your hat up through all that. Because at the end of the day, regardless of what, they all gotta meet their maker regardless of what. You don't gotta send them to their maker. They all gotta deal with their maker. You keep doing things that please God, God will take them out your life, bro. And gotta make sure that you know that you see that, because it's been mad people that got arrested that was messing with me. I ain't do nothing. That's God. That was his choice. That was his choice of plague. He decided to imprison them. Some people not here because they not here, bro. Like, that was God's choice. God decided death for those people. I ain't do nothing, bro. I just continue giving my life to God and continue giving my life to doing what's right and what's good, and got wiser, bro, from my mistakes, because those mistakes were critical. So I ain't trying to continue making critical mistakes every time I lose a wife, every time I, and don't judge me by my Facebook or my Instagram and stuff like that, because it's the kinds of people that I deal with. Those judgments apply to them. As far as like, also like the people that were doing bad in my life, they would stalk my page. So it was like me trying to convey stuff under frustration. So I never got my full points across. And it's just like, you need these things, bro. You need these things that I'm telling you, bro. Because you have to be a strong point. I used to be suicidal, bro. Them voices wouldn't leave me alone, bro. When they got toxic. When they was good, they was good. But when they got toxic, they would come in the voices in the shape of the form of the same people that I'm thinking about in their voices. And then bring up things about the adulteries and little clips and little segments, and they would pop up. It's like they pop up through like radio transmissions and stuff, because I would be listening and what be going on over the radio would be them, but the closer I get to the radio, I'm hearing that it's the radio. They're able to change sounds. It's like our ears have this unique identity that's individual to all of us, and they know how to tune in. They know how to channel us. They know how to get in through that. And when people are talking, they'll have a conversation, but you'll hear different conversations over them. Then there's other people in the world that's possessed. Like, yo, bro, all this spiritual element exists. All these evil people exist, but you're the superhero. Without superheroes, bro, you leaving your family to these people, knowing that they exist, bro. So when shit get tough, bro, you get happier, bro. You get sunnier. Every day is not sunny. You become the sun for yourself and for others. You continue to love. You continue to hug. And continue that, bro. God eventually will see that's exactly what you're going to continue doing. And he's going to be like, finito, the test is over. You're not going to be no longer going through Job, all those spirits and all those physical people that's involved. God will start removing them out your life, bro. You got to stay strong. You can't let them win by taking you out. You're the pillar, bro. You're the foundation. You're the people that people leaned on. Come on, kid. Gotta be strong. Stay strong. These things are tests that are being taken away, bro. That these people, they being taken away to make you fall off. You're the main shepherd. You have to be the shepherd, bro. That is your job. That is what you're here for. You can't fall off, bro. You know what I mean? You're one of the good ones. You're strong, kid. Said 14 years old, you was bench pressing 200 pounds. You're strong, gotta stay strong, bro. You know what I mean? Be somebody's foundation. Like, look, my looks changed and stuff like that. Well, I had to get a comfortable look, something that was comfortable for me. I couldn't deal with that for years, bro. That shit is embarrassing, bro. Come back, people think that you on something because you look different. Come on, man. Like, I went through the stuff, bro. I went through the stuff. Continue staying healthy. Go to dry heat. Go to the beach. Absorb the sun. That shit, it makes you healthier. You know what I mean? Doing healthy things make you healthier. Eat healthy and stuff like that. Now, as far as like with females, we know that the females that we run into society, a lot of females, they infidel, bro. They adulterous. So you gotta have certain tactics. Sometimes you gotta move around like King Solomon. Have like 4 or 5 chicks. So when one disappoint, it is what it is. But the ones that remained after so many years, then that's your choices. Don't give your all to people, bro. I've been through so much with people that it's like it's all the same stuff. They always gonna choose people with more money than you. They always gonna choose people with more power than you. They always gonna choose somebody cuter than you. They always, and the heart never matters. But there might be some people that it does matter to, and the only way to see that is to just have multiple relationships, bro, and all tell them all the same stuff. And whoever sticks around, this is an unorthodox method, bro. And whoever sticks around, that's who you're gonna choose from to make your wife, bro. And if nobody stays around, you're not really gonna be hurt because you got so many options, bro, that nobody knows about. And maintain that. And it'll keep you healthy-minded. It might not be the right way for a lot of people, but it's a way that'll protect your heart, bro. You know what I'm saying? And friends and stuff like that, it's like they changed or they always were those people and stuff. And my bad, I wasn't so talkative. I was a victim when I was 7 years old, so it was difficult to be moved around and then had to get new friends and stuff like that. It was tough. My only friends was Davina. That was my first friend, bro. She'll welcome me outside of school and stuff like that. And she'll welcome me to like towards Danielle's house, and that was it. And that's fine, bro. There was somebody that socialized with me, and Brett Angers and Randy Hernandez and stuff. Randy Hernandez loves you guys and stuff like that. He's a good friend, and I hope Brett Angers is still in touch with you. Like, every time I talk to him, it's like, yo, from where we left off, and I'm so disappointed that I never got to, like, yo, see him like the way that I said I was gonna see him. I even ran into Mr. Cheeks, bro. Like, it's just like, and he's a Lost Boy fan, and I still got contact with Mr. Cheeks and stuff like that. It's just, bro, with all them spiritual attacks, bro, what it reveals to you is crazy, bro. I had a lot of money at one point in time, bro. A lot. And I failed myself 3 times. A lot of times, bro. Messing with the same people, bro. Messing with, like, the same circles. Using the same tactics. Cell phones is dangerous, bro. They come with a lot of back doors, bro. A lot of entrances into your personal life, bro. So it's like you got to go back to methods, like Stone Age methods that work. Like, the only way to see who I mess with is to come around and know where I'm at. It's like I got to change my whole identity, because my identity, when I put it on paper and the government just releases all your information, all your whereabouts and stuff like that. Like, it's just like you have to like figure out blockchain stuff and figure out how to get your information off the internet and stuff like that. Don't let the spiritual energy defeat you into like doing the things that, yo, want you to hurt bad people. Because people gaslight and nobody knows that people does that. So there's no proof of that unless you record them, bro. It's like over a series of time to make sense out of it. Bro, stay you. Stay being a pillar. Stay being a foundation. You're a good dude. You're a strong dude. You know? I probably should have been on stage with y'all. But like, again, I was a victim, so I couldn't do all that. You know what I mean? So at the same time, it's like, bro, don't let all that evil stuff out there take all them good days from you. Don't let that take away your responsibility, bro, to your family. Because if you're not there to defend them and to guide them and to coach them, bro, you're leaving that to other people when that job was given to you.